You got the infamous Kira coming up for Confed.
Ooh. This
Dun,
is
dun,
always exciting. Place your wagers now. Do you think the game will end before 8 minutes?
I don't know. We'll see.
Of course, that's why there's a wager. I'm going to say that there's a 2-1 spread saying that it's going to end before 8 minutes. Well, it's not going to be a proxy because he should have sent a unit out already. Oh, but there it goes.
So in...
He's only going to the ramp.
Wow, I screwed that one up.
Oh, I'm pretty sure this means that he's going to be doing a cannon rush.
So in the bottom left, in the purple pieces for Confed, it is Kira.
And in the pink, Berserk player playing for Allin, already with his first win under his belt. It is frugs. And we got the forge down.
Yep, cannon rush. But did he go pool? Gas pool? No.
Yeah, it looks like gas pool, barely though. So I mean, Kira's well prepared, but at the same time, the other guy's extremely well prepared too. Kira Scott said he's like, "There's nothing to cannon. You really can't cannon on one baser." So he just tried to go home. Oh, frugs is gonna see this. Oh, he's already aware. He's got it going. What he should be doing though is attacking these probes here. Attacking the pylons isn't going to do much. Yeah, you attack the cannons and you attack the probes. That's what you do. And you try to block the cannon placements. But he's not doing a great job of it. I mean, he's kind of getting it done. He's getting the cannons at least. But unfortunately, Kira's got this nice wall here, and the cannon's definitely going to go up, but it's not in a great position. He can actually... Yeah, it's actually not in a great position. That bottom cannon, that's the one he needs to worry about.
Yeah, there's only 2 workers on it too, and this cannon on top high ground is going to finish.
Yeah, I would cancel. I don't know. Actually, I think I'd keep all 3 up because that pylon's kind of exposed. Oh, he does cancel the one. What Kira doesn't know is that frugs actually got a 3rd out, or a natural over at the 3rd location. Kira's still on, not even on a gateway yet. He's getting an early gas.
Nope, he's got a gateway building down by...
Oh, wow. That's... Yeah, he might as well, right? He's probably going to go into Stargate, so he's not going to need it once he gets the Cyber Core up. At least that's my initial thought why people do that, and it allows you to apply immediate pressure and scouting.
Roachhorn is done.
I really can't tell who's ahead. I really can't. Both players played it very well.
Would it be
both did very aggressive builds?
Would it be feasible for Kira just to expand out of this, or do you think he's gonna?
Yes, but he should have already started that process. It's kind of scary. I mean, the reason you go up to Stargate is because like the early game Zerg tech is not strong enough to deal with air units, except for Queens. So like they can try to build 3-4 Hydras, but with like an overcharge and a Void Ray, like you're just never going to kill that with just Hydras.
Yep, and we got the Ravagers on their way, morphing in, and that's going to be the end of that cannon rush.
And yeah, like the wall should be able to take care of all the Banelings and the Lings.
He's putting a robo down. That's a very...
Is he building it down there too? Wow, he does not yet. He's not planning on taking a natural ever. Ravager's got out, but there's a cannon in place. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but I think the Ravager range is greater than a cannon if you're very precise with it.
Yes, you are correcto.
But it looks like he's just going to forego that entirely and just counterattack.
Uh-huh. And there's no Mothership. Oh, Mothership Core is almost done, and I'm pretty sure...
Yeah, but it will only have 1 overcharge. It's going to need to build a 2nd pylon. Probably killing the pylon is a smart play.
He needs to get that overcharge down.
Yeah, another pylon and another cannon right now is what Kira needs to do.
We got a mortal on the way. He sees it now. Now the Mothership Core is going to tickle away at these Ravager.
Yeah, the Mothership Core is very useful in this case. Again, flying units are very, very good against the Zerg early game. So surprisingly good against Ravagers.
But now that wall is down, you know...
Ooh, losing the probes here could be a big deal. It's okay to fight them, but a Vile Shot can completely wreck all of them at one hit.
Is that what, he's gonna get out of there, he's gonna put that,
Got Immortals over as the natural /3rd.
Yep.
And the Zerg, even though he's in a weird spot, he is up on supply.
Mm-hmm.
He has 4 more workers, not that that means much on one base. I mean, it does, but at the same time, it doesn't. The tech is more bigger deal at this point.
And those Ravagers are going right down. And we got attacks going in the main. We got 3 Immortals out.
Yeah, Kira's in a bad spot here. He's just not mining anything, and that's causing him just to fall behind. But the Immortals... Wow, you know what, the Immortals might just win him the game.
Yeah, and cannons are going to do well against anything Ling that... Oh, and he pulls the workers, gets the surround on that Immortal.
Does get the Queen, though, so it's kind of worth it.
He's
dancing the Immortals!
Dancing the Immortals. He's going to lose this one Immortal.
That is fine, though. Honestly, I would just go after the hatchery at this point. Let him rally those drones right past.
But look at in Kira's main, we got Speedlings, a lot of Speedlings coming in. They get the surround. Mothership Core does not have another overcharge.
Ooh, you're right. This is going to be it for Kira. Like, what I would do is I would actually cancel that worker because all these workers are going to die. And he's going to need every mineral he can once these things are dead.
And he's not paying attention. Speedlings are on top of these Immortals.
Oh my god, it's so close! He's got one more Immortal that's been made, so this is his last unit. Kira's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? He's got a probe, but he's not mining anything, so he can't build a pylon. This is hilarious. And the Immortal gets attacked and surrounded
by Broodlings.
It will survive, but it did take some hull damage. Kira's got enough for one more probe. Does he dare make it? That's the question. If that probe ever dies, he loses the game. Well, he can't win a macro position at all.
Would you like him to go kill the spawning pool and the... I don't like him going against Speedlings with this one Immortal.
You know what he should do? He should probably make the probe, get the Mothership Core over there, and then he can always recall home. The Immortal would live in that position, I think, but he kind of gave him a little bit more surround advantage. Needs to micro it. Oh, it's going to die. But the Mothership Core is... It is again, oh, but that Spore. Okay.
What do we do here? This is probably the weirdest game I've ever seen of StarCraft 2.
Yep. One of the weirdest. 2 Zerglings are going to go across the map and kill that probe.
And Kira's broke.
Kira had literally, legitimately, he had winning positions, and it was unfortunate for him. He just, he couldn't multitask enough, given the situations. And I'd say that frugs probably had some winning positions too, but it looks like he's going to pull it out.
Mm-hmm. I don't see how Kira can get away with this one.
Yeah, Kira could legitimately just kill the hatchery. That is a thing.
GG, well played is called. Frugs takes game number 2. That was definitely odd.
That was the dark side of StarCraft right there. The stuff that you never see, the shit that lurks in the shadows.
Let's see, we get our next player in.
Kanye?
Kanye? No.
Kanye? Is that you?
Kane. Yes, that's me.
I would have never guessed. You should just switch it to Kanye.
No.
So this Siegfried is not the GM Siegfried.
No, it is Allin Siegfried.
Well, I have to say Frugs, with a 2-0 victories at this point, is shown his mettle, and he's done exceptionally well. Basically, did as much as you can ever expect from someone in all kill format, because you're really not supposed to win all of them. Yeah, you keep on going up against better competition. But if you win 2, you've done your job. You've done more than your job. Put your team in the lead.
Big time lead, and now Convid's in kind of a hole.
Oh yeah, definitely. We need a player to step up and win 2 games now. That's just to even it up. And then at that point, it's just only even. So Frugs is definitely giving them the advantage. Even if he loses this one here. Should I put some Katy Perry on?
No.
Some Justin Bieber?
No. I mean, it'd be only for your enjoyment because they don't hear what's on my screen.
Well, it could be for your enjoyment too. We all know you like that Usher.
Sure.
All you Army frat boys.
Let's put some tempo on. How's that?
StarCraft tempo?
Yes.
Alright, that definitely works.
If I lose and I may go insane again. No way, my friend, I play to win, because I hate losing and the rage it brings. But when I get into my zone, it's cool, and I make a little splash in my bonus pool. Hitting bomb match got me scared, no doubt. Points go down, tears come out. I want the winner to beat me. Every time I Q, I'm too afraid to GG. And it's clear that it tears through my confidence. I wanna play,
bro,
but I'm
calm
on
down.
the fence.
It's a
But
game.
wait, why am I afraid? Why am I so caught up in the thought saying I don't wanna play? Does anybody else go through this every day? If that's the case, let me hear you say, hey, I'm gonna hit that button, find my match when I hit play. If I win or if I lose, I'm still improving anyway. Get up there and ladder, and ladder, and ladder, like it doesn't even matter. just got rushed again. All the dreams that I had got crushed again. I can feel my Jimmy still rustling. Next time I'ma get it if I just defend. Sometimes it feels like I'm the fool when I just drop games like man of mules. It's true, I wish there was an easy route to the league that I dream about. Hot damn, eyes with a flash, I'm fed up. Getting knocked down so much that I don't even wanna get up. Oh, I can't stand it, the anger it builds within. Assault mountain and I'm the king. But wait, why am I enraged? There's a lot of things I gotta learn from mistakes that I've made. Does anybody else go through it? Don't let your dreams be dreams and just do it. I'm gonna hit that button, find my match when I hit play. If I win or if I lose, I'm still improving anyway. Get out there and ladder.
I'll be right back in like a minute or two.
Alright.
Probably not even.
I'm still improving anyway. Get out there and ladder, like it doesn't even matter. Even matter. I'm gonna hit that button, find my match when I hit play. If I win or if I lose, I'm still improving.
Alright, I'm back.
Get out there and ladder.
Do we have the next group set up?
No. Might be you, man.
Who are we waiting on, Praise?
Yep. I told him 7:45. I was actually pretty close to being right on. Right on. I'm trying to get someone else as well. Alright, well, we got a few more minutes. Oh. All right. Looks like we're gonna party. Alright. You're gonna go in for sweetness.
God damn. Alright.
Copy the link. Alright. I just sent you the map pool. Pick one quick. The three that have been played are Carnivore is available, Aramida, Verdure, Interlooper, and Dead Man's Bridge are available.
Your points go down, the tears come out, and all I hear are screams and shouts.
You pick a map yet?
It's driven you insane, so mad you rage.
Interloper. Alright. I'm gonna move you down to idle.
You said you yell to me. I said have fun, PVZ's hell for me. Let's pray this game just may go well for me. Easy matchups, what you telling me. Let's engage right now. Now you really feel the rush. Rushed in with everything got flushed. Archons came in from the side. Do your units away. You blame it on the game. GG's not what you say. You're so mad you rage. Your points go down, the tears come out, and all I hear are screams and shouts. The cute words, it's driven you insane. So mad you rage. So mad you rage.
Alright guys, sorry for the long wait. But alright, so in the bottom right for Confed, it is shiftiness. And in the top left, on a 2-win streak, it is Allin's frugs. Alright, PVZ, another one. I'm not gonna lie, don't know much about it. All I know is charged Archon builds are pretty popular and prevalent. And we got an early pool from frugs. And we got a hatch block by sweetness. For y'all that don't know, sweetness is shiftiness. We got a cancellation of the pylon, and Sweetness is going to go back home. Looks like. Oh, he's going to poke back in. You guys got radio for the first few minutes. This is what happens when I do things by myself. But Sweetness, in his typical fashion, gets a fast forward. He likes his upgrades. Gases go down. Well, a gas goes down. Probes go down. Sorry about that, guys. Cybercore. Zealot, probes, Roachhorn. Looks like they're just feeling each other out. It's always odd to see Diamonds go against Masters players. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see if Frugs can keep the supply the game rolling. Mothership Core Adepts. Got a big stream of Zerglings come across the map. Roaches, Ravagers, and Sweetness has no idea this is coming to him. This might get a lot of damage done if he's not careful. There's only one pylon. Photon overcharge goes down. Multiple pylons go down. Sentries. Get some force fields going down. But what the big problem is these Ravagers. And now we got a big Ling flood in. We have one more overcharge. There we go, and Sweetness burns it. Some Zerglings get in the main, but Immortal's 3/4 of the way done. That'll help out quite a bit. Sweetness is almost double the worker lead, so all he needs to do is just hold on. Ooh, loses sentries. Probes are pulled. All he has to do is hold on. He needs to get that Immortal out of the way, though. Let the Zealots do the tanking for these Zerglings. Let's see, now that he's semi-old, he still has the worker lead, doesn't have the army lead. Got a big pile of lings just hanging outside. Looks like there's no drones in sight. Frugs wants to kill Sweetness now. Probably smells the blood in the water. Wants to try to end this. Ooh, and Sweetness's army might be caught outside the wall. Some force fields go down. Immortal gets trapped. Shields get... Mortal goes down. That's a big pick off for the Zerg player, Frugs. But he's holding strong. We got Warp Prism now out, going across the map. And what does he have for defense at home? Just a single queen, 2 queens. Everything's across the map. Now he's pushing out. He feels like he can take this army. Get some Guardian Shields up. DT Shrine on the way. But looks like he won't even need that. I feel like he can clean this army up. Just with proper micro. Get some force fields down. +2's on the way. Blink is almost 3/4 of the way done. Picks off some overlords. 4 adepts are in the main. Sweetness is trying to take his 3rd. Looks like he's gonna get the queen before his next shade out. Oh, we got a big fight going down in the main. Big warp in to stop the ring. GG's called. Well played. Sweetness puts Confed on the board. Alright guys, I'm gonna throw some music on. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm bad at this stuff by myself. Thanks for sparring with me. We'll be right back. I apologize again, guys. But I play Terran, so I can actually commentate on this and actually have somewhat of an idea of what's going on. Alright, so we got a single rest and double gas. We're looking like Catalyst is gonna get some aggressive plays. Sweetness is coming out. And looks like he's gonna look for some proxies. And I'm gonna send that probe over. Yep, he's still looking for some proxies. So he's really worried he's gonna get some proxy in this action. But what he really needs to worry about is that he needs to get, it looks like it'll probably be cyclones, possibly. He's even skipping on the orbital command, trying to pump out his main marines, as many SCVs as possible. Doesn't want to spend that 150 minerals yet. Get that production tab up. Alright, Sweetness comes in. Let's see if he can get that, Oh, and he sneaks right in. Oh. GG is called. Sweetness ties it up.
So good to be surviving is drop. My creep is global, Zelnaga secured. My army is mobile, you're crying, ignored. I can send out a million hallucinations, make them tap out from his lack of patience. Lack for his armies evaporating, or make it flip a table from aggravation. I can warp anywhere from my prism, just if you don't snipe it. And I can beat every single composition. I'm taking over when I expand, cause I can guide a nuke by a mini-map. By a mini-map, by a mini-map. And I can bust your main with the Nydus worm, with the Nydus worm, with the Nydus worm. And I can end this all with the mothership, 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 with the mothership. With no APM, no APM, no APM. I can play this game with no APM. No APM, no APM.
Feel it coming in the air, hear the screams from everywhere. I'm addicted to the swarm, start from hatch straight up to lair. Got you scared when hive goes down, burrowed units underground, controlled by the overmind. We'll overrun this town tonight. We'll overrun this town tonight.
Sup?
Overrun this town.
We are, yeah, I said it, we are. This is for the swarm, baby. Pledge your allegiance. Go and get your creep on. All gray, everything. Overlords, creep tumors, all gray, everything. And that play is green zerg, rolling with them banelings. People think that playing Minesweeper is the same thing. We do this for Kerrigan, I'll explain maybe. But for now, let me get back to my lady. She's the queen of the blade, and she got the swarms back. Held a couple Allins, 4 or 5 rats. Yeah, I'm talking 5 gates, 6 zealots, charge zealots, DTs. Back to running circles around Anchor. What up, Nest T40?
It's just a game, but it's not fair. You break the rules and I don't care. Do what
Alright. Get our next thing up. PvP. Fortunately, I watched a little bit of Neeb, so I might know. Might know a little bit. That's about it. I'm gonna swap the scene earlier so I don't forget to swap. See, I work on my problems. So in the bottom right, for Confed, putting the team on his back, it is Sweetness. In the top right, their first Masters player for Allin is Drumbum. Right. So you got similar timings of everything. Looks like Drum is just a little bit further ahead. Gas. Oh, looks like Sweetness is looking like he wants to go. Yep, Nexus first. I mean, Verdure Temple has quite a long rush distance, but there's a gateway double gas already. He hasn't scouted at all. Doesn't see. He throws down his own gateway. But you know, there's trust in Sweetness. His PvP is very, very good. Very standard so far. No expand out of Drumbum, and Sweetness is gonna come in and he's gonna see one gas. He's gonna run around, see the other gas, sees the other pylon come down, knows that he's counting the pylons, nothing is proxied, sees the two gates and the cyber. It looks like he's just attacking the pylon just to be a nuisance. You got two adepts. Are you supply blocks? Oh, proxy robo. Ooh, Sweetness needs to find that. He might or might not on this probe's journey home if it ever goes home. This Zealot will be out and about scouting around, and I don't know if he'll be in his vision. Pop on over. He does see it. He's trying to get that probe so he can't make another. But those two adepts come back. Those are gonna take down that Zealot. He needs to get a robo of his own. Sweetness being out on the map like this is he's gonna have to buy some time. Two robos, two adepts, and let's get a photon overcharge. It's gonna buy him some time. A well-placed pylon there. He's not gonna be able to get much done. Pylon blocks the natural. He's pumping out mortals from this, but 45, 46. But he's just skyrocketing away with army supply. He's gonna need ooh, that pylon looks like it's gonna go down right away. Pushes up into the main. He's gonna sack the base and try to. He should be chroning out his. Takes a ninja base. GG is called. Throw. Trumbum gives the lead back to Allin.
Go from playing so slow to 200 APM with my eyes closed. I bought my whole base on credit, no expos. Next time I queue up, please no photos. Feeling so pro, everybody supports. These be the skills that everybody asks for. This is desserts like you cannot plan for. What you think I've grown for to leave open my back door? But I know that if I stay expanding, then these noobs only gonna do one thing. I can spend this whole game expo hunting. Only Google comes to good when I'm running. I got a base that'll swallow up your whole team. And I'm top, even more rings. And I'm beasting, I'm the creep speed. I finish now, ultras inking. I give a damn about the pressure that you do bring. Try to change your expression into raging. Arrogance crazy, need to drop the hating. Have you ever expo with no army? What's that, hey? Baby, these meals, is that a layer one? Baby, cheese kills. You're blinging with things, splitting, grab a tissue. Feeling like you overmatched, now you know how we feel. Like all the time, can't wait for when all those things.
We're gonna play the one song only.
Hey, Sweetness. Sorry about that lost.
Yeah, it's upsetting. Probably was like the easiest hold of the 3 too. But I scouted it late.
Yeah, I saw you running around watching for that.
Yeah, that always happens on new maps. Like, it's just one of those things with Protoss where, like, Protoss always do shitty at the beginning of new seasons at new maps because, like, everything has to be perfect when it comes to, like, pylon placement.
No, your pylon up front was really good, but then.
Yeah, I mean, I was still, like, very much, like, in the game. I got supply blocked, and I just delayed making my sentries too long. I had probably about 10-second gap before my Nexus went down where I could have warped in sentries, and I never did. If I would have warped in 2 sentries, like I would have held that push really easily, and just like sat in my main, and then it'd just be like an even game, except his attack is on the middle of the map and mine's safely in my base. Because I denied his natural with a pylon, so. And I was up on probes. Not that really matters on one base, but.
Yeah, you're just oversaturated on one base.
But you don't have to make them once you take your natural. That's the nice thing.
And then I saw your ninja base up there too. I'm like, huh.
Yeah. Like I had this shit like planned down to a science. Like I just messed up with I never warped in my sentries. I'm like, oh shit, And then I guess that supply blocked. I'm like, well, he could just YOLO on up my ramp, and that's exactly what he did. He just YOLO'd right on up. He didn't like care whether I had sentries or not. If I had sentries there, like, I would have had an overcharge and sentries, and so he would have lost like a third of his army right there, trying to push up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the push would have been over. But that was surprisingly fast Immortal. That was actually really impressive on his part. I've actually never seen a Immortal get like finished that quickly before.
I know, I was saying, I'm like, it's PvP, Sweetness is groove, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Like, I go Nexus first every game, and like I have like a 70% win percentage in Masters League, so that says something about like, how viable the strat is. It's just no one wants to do it because it's hard. And it can create weird games when people try to cheese you and all in you. So, Praise is not going to do what I do. He's going to play the standard, boring 2-gate. But as for what tech he chooses, I have no clue. I think he likes to open Oracle, but Protoss doesn't.
Alright, we got go-go's from both players. Firing this off. Get some more PvP. You'll be the subject matter expert on this one.
Yeah. I mean, again, I don't play like anyone else, so like I'll know things that will be weird, and then I'll be like, I've never seen this before. And they'll be like, this is standard play. Like, I've never seen it.
And in the top right.
Oh, dang. He wants a map change.
Game paused.
Can they see you when you write that?
No, I said
Players?
I said it to the observers. That was my bad. I thought I read Dead Man's. Oh yes, you said Dead Man actually.
And then he changed his mind. You should be crucified.
Shit happens,
You're not
man.
allowed to make such errors, man. Come on.
It's alright, I forgot to change the overlay a couple times. And they got radio casts. For like a few minutes of each game. My apologies.
You should.
Shut up.
Alright, this one.
This is a weird map, and I'm glad he picked this one.
Yeah, I don't know how happy I'd be playing this map. Like, honestly, all the maps I had left, like that map that I played was kind of like bad for like Nexus first. You usually want to ramp at your natural.
There's 2 entrances on that one.
And there's 2 entrances, which is weird. I mean, it's not undoable because the second entrance isn't really viable for like a straight frontal push. 1 force field, you get cut in half, but still weird.
Where's
This map seems to be very similar. It's got what, a backdoor rocks that lead into your main.
Yep, and then you have a very narrow choke into your natural.
Arguably, this one's worse for like a a Nexus first build. Oh, you have the front covered? Don't worry, I'll just open up this back door. But it's really, yeah, that's just really weird too, because it's like this narrow valley that you walk through to get to the natural.
But yet your third's really open.
Yeah. What you could do is you could like completely wall off your natural, and then just break down the rocks to your main and like take the third on the other side of your main. You have your main be the middle base. And then like your natural becomes like almost a backdoor expo.
Alright, we got it ready from both players. We're gonna hop right on into this. PvP. So, if you don't go Nexus first, what do you like to do in PvP?
Well, I haven't done non-Nexus first builds in like such a long time. It's hard for me to remember, but I think that probably the most standard thing that's the strongest of the standard stuff is to go double adept, and then double stalker, and then take your Nexus.
So in the bottom right ish for Allin, it is Drum Bum.
Yep, and then the top left playing for Confed, our ace player. It's gonna bring it back for us. It's Praise. Yeah, so the reason I like the adepts is for the scouting purposes. Most people suicide them in. I try not to suicide them in. Also keeps your opponent on their side of the map. Gives you a much better chance to see what they're doing in their main than stalkers ever would. But some people just like to do like a 4-stalker push in order to like force your opponent to show what tech they have. Which kind of works and kind of doesn't. Usually an overcharge just shuts it down, but if they're late with the overcharge, shit can get dicey really fast. Oh, and the probe's going down.
Wow.
Trump didn't want any of that. Oh, but it was a
a pylon.
Pylon. He's going to cancel that.
Yep. Made him think.
Just try to scare him a little bit.
So in Confed, the second best cannon rusher is Praise, just so you're aware. Praise has been known to cannon rush it once or twice.
Yeah, it's a solid thing that you should have in your arsenal. It just shouldn't be your go-to play. Kira. It's kind of like, you know, learning how to 12 pulls a Zerg. Like, it shouldn't be your thing, but you should know how to do it. You should be pretty good at it.
Kind of
or like the proxy factory shit that Terrans do now these days.
Or proxy,
yeah, proxy waxes.
Yes, proxy 4x.
And, in the other matchups, like against Protoss, against Protoss you can do the proxy waxes. Those are pretty good. But the proxy racks is like a low risk high reward thing for like TVP, because you can just outright just win the game with like double Cyclone. This is all really standard. Praise going for the adept.
Praise going for another pylon in the.
Trump up going for the stalkers. I think he got supply locked or something. Someone's supply locked.
They both are at 31.
Oh, but it's going to finish momentarily, so it's all good. Yeah, the double stalker's a bit late though. Steps are already across the map and almost there, and the second stalker's just popping out, so I think he messed up a little bit. This is going to be a bit dicey for him. He's got good pylon placement though, so Praise shouldn't get damage more than like 2 probes. He's just going to sit it out the third. Yep, usually what they like to do is they either like to throw down the tech right now, or make double sentry if they think their opponent's being aggressive. And the sentry's really good for like a last second force field to kill some units.
Comes in, gets 1 probe, and says adios.
Yep, it's basically what you do. You just keep on shading in, like, the shades don't give you a lot of vision like they used to, but If you do it enough times, you can kind of get like a feel for like what's in their base. You just shade it.
Oh, he finishes the shade, gets the photon overcharge down, makes
Gets
him.
the 2 probes.
Yeah, it makes him burn 2 overcharges.
Oh, he pulled 3 probes actually. Looks like.
Yeah. And Prey's going Twilight Robo, and Drumbum going straight Robo.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the straight Robo. The Twilight Robo, I think, is like, you either got to go Stargate, you got to go Twilight Robo, I think.
And there goes the Twilight for our Allin Protoss Drumbum.
There we go. Completely even on work count.
Prey's going for Blink. It's a little bit different than normal. Isn't it more usually that it's Glaive versus Blink?
As a matchup?
Yeah.
I really like the Glaive as a timing, but like past using it as a timing, they're definitely inferiors to Stalkers in straight up fights, so you have to have some kind of like a harassment based strategy if you're going to open early Glaive in order to keep your opponent on their side of the map.
Yep, and we're seeing that matchup right now. Drumbum's going Glaive and Praise is going Blink Stalker. We get some extra gateways going down. We got War Prisms coming out for both players.
You got a Void Ray on the map.
A hallucinated Void Ray.
It's very ingenious though, because if he kind of just keeps it, I mean, if he kind of keeps it where like it's a mistake and he accidentally rallied it there, it's so gonna make Praise think, oh wow, he's making Void Rays. But if he just kind of flies it in like this and use it like as scouting, like it's gonna be very obvious it's a hallucination.
Yeah, and he's got an observer there. He can tell it's a hallucination.
Yep. So like now the jig's up, but I think that would be like a really kind of cute strategy.
Yep, the 4 Glaive Eps are getting loaded up. Drumbum's got a Mortal about halfway out.
And they almost cross in the middle of the map. They're both going to do their timing attacks, looks like. I am not sure who has it better. I would actually say Praise's timing is much more dangerous.
Yep,
but without an Immortal, I don't know how much he can actually get done. He can't focus down the pylons really fast enough.
But he's going to warp in right in all these buildings that are coming in. He's going to go right into the main mineral line, but at the same time...
Drumbum is also hitting right now, and he's
11 workers killed. 12, 3, 4.
But he did massive damage. He definitely, he was the first one to get it going, so he's in the driver's seat. But great force fields. And he'll be able to focus down on that pylon and then take out the army. You gotta keep that Immortal out, though. Yeah, once these 2 Immortals go out in the field, he's gonna have to back up. But he chooses to blink forward.
And the Mortals are almost dead, too.
He might as well finish him off at this point.
The probes are pulled. He blinks away.
Yeah, what is the worker count? Because I know there's a lot of damage going, and
36 to 24.
Praise is in a significant worker disadvantage, but he has the army advantage. So he needs to keep this pressure on if he's going to have a chance.
Yep, and Mortal comes out, and I feel like that's going to be... Ooh, blinks on top of the Mortal. But it gets it down. More warpins.
Oh my god, it looks like he's going to get it done. A significant army advantage now. It's not over yet. Drumbum does have a bunch more gateways, so he could just flood him, but
here comes Praise's Immortal to the fight. Joins in. He's roasting all these zealots.
Oh, he killed 20 workers now with the zealots. This is really his game to lose. And look at the supply.
He's got the observer hanging out. He jumps on top of the dead Immortal. GG's called. Drumbum taps out. Praise brings it to the ace match.
Wow. That was quite back and forth, that last 2 minutes. It really just came down to the execution. I would say Drumbum had the better style. Mainly because he kind of got his damage done first. But he was just out of position in his natural. He got pulled out with those two adepts, which were basically just distraction adepts. in one pylon at the front, and that's what can happen if you're not right on top of that pylon for that overcharge. It gets focused down, and then you got no real good defense as a Protoss player. So, you're in the military, or was in the military?
I am right now, yes.
What is the, all the different branches of the military kind of like say the same word, but they spell it differently and they pronounce it differently, like oorah or hoorah. What is the, you said you're in the Army, what's your pronunciation?
Hooah, H-O-O-A-H.
Okay.
Hoorah
weird that they all
is the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
If you're a Cav Scout, it's like I or something like that. It's like I, but without the T.
It's kind of weird that, I mean, I guess it might make sense. But they're all like kind of derived. It seems like maybe like a root word.
Yep, that's the way it is. I mean, I don't know what the Air Force does, or...
The one that I said probably was the Air Force. What do they call it? Is it called a battle cry? Or does it mean something else?
No, that's not a battle cry. I wouldn't call that a battle cry for anyone. I just realized I have a whole bunch of shit all over my mouse pad.
What's called a service call?
I wouldn't call it a service call either. I'm gonna need you to quit out. We gotta.
But I'm reading about the history of the word. I'll know more about it in a minute than you ever will.
That's one way to do it. A party, and then I'll drag you guys in when he invites me in.
Shot down so hard, trying to outmind me, but he will never outmind me. What's a two-base push to reserve like me? Can you please remind me? Drone so hard, get mad bases. Creep spreaders that contagious. Bet I drone over 82 when you was Protoss still at stasis. Drone so hard in full gear. You're supposed to GG here. Drone so hard, you're still here. Guess it's time for me to get lair. Right, bro, I might go and out micro. Make a bet, Graxon, Bryson, you're done. They're next. Drone so hard and I won't stop. 4 queens that don't miss shots. shots. Live responding like all the time. Can't wait for when all those things pop. Drone so hard, got drops too. In the